Hi, this is Matt with Zamp. Today I'm going to walk you through the Zamp dashboard. We have customers that love to get into the weeds. They love granular sales tax data. We also have customers that prefer the big picture view. They just want to make sure the sales tax is getting done right. At Zamp, we want to make them all feel like they're Captain Kirk at the bridge, giving them a full view of all of their sales tax compliance requirements. So let's jump in here. Here you can see the filing snapshot, and these are states you're filing in, the frequency, the period, the next filing due date, and also you can drill right into the copies of the reports for that period. And this will break out all of the jurisdictional data, your gross receipts by jurisdiction, deductions, net taxable amount, the tax rate, and the total tax. Let's go back to the dashboard here. In addition, you may want to know, hey, what's my sales tax liability money in and out? What have I collected in a specific state in a specific period, and what are the payments that I've made? So you're able to do that with this report and view, where you can determine how much have I collected in liability in a specific period and what are the payments made. The payments made could have been for a previous month or quarter's filings, but it's really nice to balance the books. In addition, we have customers that are multi-channel sellers. Many of them are, and they sell across multiple platforms. This view is nice because according to a date range they determine, and by state, they can determine how much sales tax they're collecting across each of their platforms. It becomes a really nice tool for reconciliation. Of course, they can view all the transactional detail that makes up the numbers, and it's exportable, so you can bring it into your format that you prefer. Let's jump over to the Filings tab. These are completed filings that Zamp has completed by state, and you can search according to the period or by state, and you can drill into these so you can see the associated date, the amount. You can download a copy of the return that's been filed and also the payment artifact. So you have a complete archive. You can archive it outside of our system. On the Transactions tab, this is all the transactional data that we're consuming from our integrations to support the reporting and filing process. So you can search by order number, transaction ID number, date range, integration type, ship to state, and whatever criteria you set, the output will be the number of transactions in that specific period, the taxes collected, and the total value. We're collecting all order types, completed orders, returns, partial returns, voids, anything that impacts the liability that you're going to owe the state when you report. In addition, we've got all the associated line item level detail, the products that have been purchased, the product tax codes that have been applied for any exemptions or partial exemptions, the quantity, the price, the discounts, etc. All of this detail is consumed to ensure when we file for you, it's done right. Let's cut over to the Nexus Tracker. So with states being able to bind you to collect based on how much you sell, either tied to sales or order volume, we have a tracker based on all of the data we're pulling in that helps understand where you have potential exposure. And you can see here, New Jersey's been red flagged because you've crossed the sales threshold for New Jersey. So all you need to do is come in here, approve the registration, and Zamp will register you, set you up in the state portal, and set you up in Zamp as part of the managed solution. In addition, Pennsylvania's red flagged. So you're approaching their $100,000 threshold. All you need to do is pre-approve registration. And this is a nice feature because once you hit 100%, Zamp will automatically register you in that specific state. In addition, we flag states where you may have, you're not filing in, but you may have exposure coming up, and these just tying it to the state rules tied to sales and orders so you can track that as well. Finally, let's cut over to the Integrations tab. And with Zamp, you may be using us to calculate sales tax real time in your platform, or you may be using an integration of ours as well to pull all of the transactional data in to support the reporting and filing process. But here you can see all the integrations you're using. You can access your API token. You can also regenerate a new token if you'd like. In addition, we show the status of all the platforms you're integrated in, and which is nice from a technical perspective to make sure everything's connected well. And then we also provide additional Zamp integrations that you may want to leverage in the future if you re-platform or add a new channel down the road. Thank you, and I hopefully this was helpful today. Take care.